Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, we're going to talk about malcomx family sues the FBI, CIA, and NYPD for $1 million over his death. So, Hilyasha Shabazz is saying that when she was at the age of 2, that's when her father passed, they all knew about the plot to take out her father, and no one did nothing about it, and as such, they are taking legal actions. It is similar to, that attempted assassination on Donald Trump when people were telling them, there's a guy on the rooftop, there's someone suspicious over there. But in this case, people were more specific, telling the feds, telling the CIA, they are about to take out malcomx. However, what many people have believed over the years is that the CIA themselves allegedly ordered the hit on malcomx. Now, we're going to dive in this report coming out from The Guardian. Now, The Guardian is saying the family of Malcolm X, the militant civil rights leader who was assassinated almost 6 years ago, filed a $100 million federal lawsuit on Friday that accuses the FBI, the CIA, and the New York Police Department of allowing his murder. The lawsuit, brought by Malcolm X's daughter, Hilyasha Shabazz, and other family members, alleges the law enforcement agencies concealed evidence they knew of the plot to kill him, but did not act to stop it. She says, and I quote, "We believe that they all conspired to assassinate Malcolm X." Sorry, I think this is her attorney, but let's go into the quote. It says, and I quote, "We believe that they all conspired to assassinate Malcolm X, one of the greatest thought leaders of the 20th century, bencrump." So that's what bencrump said. A civil rights attorney who is representing the family said at a press conference. And they see bencrump as, the black governor, the man in the black community who stands up for the black people. And we're talking about Breonna Taylor. We are talking about George Floyd. And the list goes on. I'm going to include the list of names of black people that he has represented. When you think about all the black men, women, that has been killed, the black guy for just having a hooded over his head, bencrump was that man. No, the report further states the wrongful death lawsuit was announced at a memorial center on the site in New York City where Malcolm X was killed in 1965. It seeks to answer questions surrounding the assassination and paint an accurate history of the event, Crump said. So you know that Crump is not playing with this one. They're going to get the money, but let's continue. No, they're saying, as a direct result of the defendant's intentional bad faith, willful, wanton, reckless, unreasonable, and or deliberately indifferent acts and omissions, Malcolm X was deprived of his federal constitutional right, was robbed of his life and freedom, and sustained severe physical, emotional, and monetary damages, including conscious physical pain and suffering, the lawsuit states. Now, they're saying that the suit is also intended to bring reparations to the family. There was no comment from the FBI, the CIA, or the NYPD by Friday afternoon. This cover-up spanned decades, blocking the Shabazz family access to the truth and their right to pursue justice, Crump said in a statement. "We're making history by standing here to confront those wrongs and seeking accountability in the courts." Malcolm X became prominent as the national spokesperson of the Nation of Islam, an African-American Muslim group that espoused black separatism. And even that, group that he uplifted, people were still backstabbing him in that group. But let's continue, right? They're saying after more than a decade with the group, he publicly broke with it in 1964. He moderated some of his earlier views on racial separation, angering some Nation of Islam members, drawing death threats. No. Talmaj Haya, then a member of the Nation of Islam, confessed in court to being one of the 3 assassins, but speculations that the government may have been aware of the assassination plan and allowed it to happen has persisted for decades. It was the 60s. Black people really did not have rights, so you would understand that. No, Shabazz was 2 on February 21st, 1965, when she, her mother, and her siblings witnessed her father being shot and killed while preparing to speak at New York's Audubon Ballroom in Washington Heights neighborhood of Manhattan. Now, guys, that ends the report. No, I honestly believe that there will be accountability this time because you guys know that 2024 is the year of accountability. It starts 2024 and going into 2025, it's going to be a roller coaster, bumpy ride for the people who deals in nefarious action. So people who have done people wrong, people who have been abusing women, kids, men, people who are just nefarious overall. Everyone is being held accountable. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter even if they're in the grave. They're going to get called out and they're going to get exposed. So as such, and also if you're looking into the facts, remember that a lot of files have been released on the CIA about them plotting allegedly on Malcolm X's death, because at one point it was said that the CIA actually plotted his demise. So, for them to be aware and not take action, it is very telling, it as though they were saying, you know what, someone is about to save us the trouble. But whatever the case is, and I also believe that Donald Trump may release more information on this because he said that he's going to release a lot of files. And I can remember the assassination of JFK being included and some other stuff. I know that, the real tea on Jeffrey Epstein is said to will be released by him. So I'm just saying that I hope that if there's any classified file that is hidden from the public when it comes to the assassination of Malcolm X, I also hope that it gets released and everything that is in the darkness comes to light. The corrupt society needs to end, and this is what they have always been doing to black men. It's not anything new. They can't get them one way. It's the modern day, assassination. Let's drug them and say they OD'd. Let's get them institutionalized. Call them crazy, and then have people to follow them and slowly poison them with whatever substance they're using now in Hollywood. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. I say justice to his family, but what's your take? I want to hear from you. While you're at it, remember, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye guys.